We will start with WhickTV, the Coomer Gremlin's apprentice. He got the call from Progressive Victory. Well, I'm pretty sure this is what happened. Igor, also known as WhickTV. You can see Igor here. I'll show him to you. There's Igor. Looks like the dude from... Did you ever see The Princess Bride? You remember when he's in the pit of despair? You'll never escape the pit of despair. That's Igor over here. One of Destiny's many minions, a.k.a. orbiters, a.k.a. slave streamers. And he got the call from Progressive Victory, who pays his bills. And they were like, my young apprentice, the Coomer's going off track on our talking points. And he was like, yes, master. Yes, master. I will get a hold of the Coomer Gremlin immediately. Right away, master. And you can hear it in his voice, right? Watch how disgusting this starts out. Just watch.
So, you made a tweet, and I'm feeling certain kind of way about it.
Oh, master. Master, you made a tweet. You made a tweet, master. And in the tweet, it doesn't flow with the Progressive Victory talking points, master. They're going to throw me in the pit of despair. Forever, master. You must change it. You must change the tweet.
I don't... Yeah, you can call me soy all you like, right? But...
Master, let me set up the preamble, master. Don't blame me. It is not my fault. The gods of Progressive Victory called me on the telephone, master, and told me I must confront you.
Look at how nervous Igor looks talking to the Coomer Gremlin. Can you imagine being this upset and intimidated by a 5'4" gremlin who let dudes f his wife? How could you possibly be intimidated by somebody like that? How is that even possible? How is it possible that this 65-year-old man on Twitch, who gets his bills paid in whatever studio apartment he lives in by Progressive Victory, is that terrified of this Coomer Gremlin, of this blue-haired Coomer? How could that even work? But Igor is. He's sweating. Igor's having a rough one here.
Just because the other side, like Trump, jokes about Pelosi's husband getting hammered by a guy with a hammer and things, just because that side engages in that kind of behavior and that kind of rhetoric and that kind of we can joke about the bad things that happen to them, I don't think that makes it okay for us to turn around and do the same. And in fact, I think that's one of the reasons we are at this.
Poor Whick. Poor Whick has his... You ever see that episode of The Simpsons where they're fighting over a dental plan? And the one guy opens his beer with the one tooth, and he says, I still got Champa here. That's Whick. Whick has Champa. He's got that one chomper left. My understanding is that he did raise the money to get new teeth, but just then didn't get the teeth. But I have no idea if that's true or not.
This point that we are in this country.
No, I reject that. No, we need that needs to stop. The whole idea that, like, well, the reason why we're here is because liberals and the left just haven't cucked out enough. The reason why we're here, the reason why we don't have our Supreme Court justice, the reason why Trump has to get criminal immunity to survive his court case is because the left just isn't kind enough. Nah, I'm over it. I'm super over it. My only regret is that the guy didn't spend more time. Yeah, that's exactly what you're saying.
That is not what I'm saying.
Hold on. You're saying...
Master, it's not what I'm saying, master. Calm down, master. Please. Please don't, master. That's not what I mean. Oh, stay your hand, master. Please stay your hand.
saying we're here right now because the left is like turning the temperature too much. No, we're here right now because Trump is insane, because he has support from 90% of the conservatives in the Republican Party who are entirely.
Video now circulating of Trump heading out to play golf after an attempt. The man is just built different. That's exactly what I would do. It's fucking savage.
Un-American. Whatever happens, happens. I don't give a at this point, my only regret is that the guy didn't spend enough time practicing first. It is insane how much conservatives get to set the standard on all the conversation in this country. It's absolutely insane. We're supposed to.
I'm tired of it. I've had enough. All I wanted to do was have a nice night where a man f***ed my wife, and this is what I have to deal with. It's bullshit. It's bullshit, okay? I'm sick and tired of conservatives just, following the process and then winning. Even though we cheat our asses off, they still win. It's f***ing bullshit. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. Hillary Clinton called him a basket of deplorables, and we unleashed a literal communist called Black Lives Matter on them. But I'm tired of them defending themselves. This is ridiculous. I've had it. Master, calm down, Master. Please, Master. No. No, Master.
Supposed to jump up and feel sad that the guy who is one of the most divisive presidents in all of history got shot at? Fucking give me a break. Please give me a break.
Okay, one person is who isn't Trump, right, who got shot out. Someone in the crowd that was just going to a rally who got murked by this guy. And two others are in critical condition. I think it's okay to show a little empathy, don't you?
You're right. Hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't know somebody else died. What state was this in?
Pennsylvania. My state.
Swing state voter. Fuck you. Sorry, what?
I'm going to be as controversial as I possibly can.
Was that Destiny going into Johnny Bravo mode?
A swing state voter. Hey, Mom, I don't care.
Look at poor Whick. Poor Whick. Sitting with a stupid... Well, I don't know if you'd consider that a smile. I think smiles require teeth. But if he did have teeth, I would call that a smile. Right? He's at least gumming at Destiny.
Okay. This is the problem. Right? It's not the only problem we have, but it's absolutely a problem when we think it's okay to joke about people getting because they are political opponents, right? And it's a swing state voter. That's bullshit. And this idea that we see the other side as this enemy that cannot be redeemed, that it's okay to joke about violence with. It's okay to make these asinine statements.
Master, I found my backbone. Progressive Victory is going to pay me double for this confrontation, Master. And I know where the bodies are buried. I know who you've been sleeping with, Master. Men and women. Progressive Victory will pay me triple for this confrontation, Master.
We have opened up this Pandora box. We are lighting a fire that we will not be able to control. And it won't be just the people. The people who get burned won't just be the ones that we think deserve it. It's going to burn a whole lot of others. We're starting an inferno.
It's already burnt. Dog, it's already burning.
What the fuck was this? Destiny sounded like a stuffed turkey here, which is probably a feeling he's used to. But listen.
Burn a whole lot of others. We're starting an inferno.
What the fuck was that? Somebody needs to clip this. Hang on. Somebody needs to clip this. Listen to this shit. Why does this guy sound like he's gobbling right here? I mean, maybe he is gobbling, but he literally sounds like he's gobbling. He goes, blah, 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 blah. It's like the meth. Right then was the key point that the amphetamines hit his brain. Listen one more time.
Just be the ones that we think deserve it. It's going to burn a whole lot of others. We're starting an inferno.
What the was that? Oh, I got to listen to that again. It's the weirdest shit I ever heard. Right then, the ADHD meds kicked in, and all he could get out was
the people who get burned won't just be the ones that we think deserve it. It's going to burn a whole lot of others. We're starting an inferno.
It's funnier every time I hear it. One more time. Right when the ADHD meds click in. Here we go.
We are lighting a fire that we will not be able to control. And it won't be just the people. The people who get burned won't just be the ones that we think deserve it. It's going to burn a whole lot of others. We're starting an inferno.
It's already burnt. Oh, it's already burning. What do you talking
That
about?
doesn't mean we throw wood on the fire and help it.
You're setting a house on fire and you're like, well, hold on, guys. Like, it might get pretty hot in here if you actually turn the temperature up just a little bit.
You're correct with the fire burning right now, but that doesn't give us leave to throw more wood on it. What we should be instead is trying to tamp down, to turn the temperature down. And I understand that the other side is going to be assholes about this, who are going to make all these jokes, and that's okay. That's why they lost in 2020, because they went too extreme, right? And that's why they're going to continue to lose in the future, because they're the ones that everyone sees as the bad guys. So if we start to engage in that same type
Master, it's them. It's they. It's not us, Master. It's they. It is not the incoherent, babbling, nonsensical monster we created out of the spare parts in the back garage, Master. It isn't that. No. It's them. We never would have had to have made incoherent Frankenstein's monster if it wasn't for them, Master. We never would have had to. We had to defeat the Republicans in some way, Master. We had to. We must.
Fucking incoherent mess called Joe Biden.
of rhetoric and that same type of behavior, people will not be able to see the difference between us and them, and we will lose that political edge. So even just from a strategic, not throwing morals out the window here, even from just a strategic point of view, it's a dead end. It's a way that it's a race to the bottom, and it's going to hurt us electorally, and we should stop doing that. Look, I get it, right? I get it. It's annoying.
Hold on, just to be clear,
I get it.
He gets it. Now, what does he get? I have an idea, because so far he's been a babbling, incoherent mess. I think what Whick's point here, if I'm being really charitable, besides the fact that he's one of the dumbest streamers who's ever graced Twitch, there's also the potential that he's trying to make the salient point that we should be trying to temper down rhetoric so that they can do, what's called shift blaming, where they go, yeah, okay, so maybe the progressives tried to take out the president. Maybe they did that. But you know what? You guys are pretty racist and mean. So you're pretty racist and mean. So, no, we don't condone that, but you are pretty racist and mean. That's what I think he's getting at.
In that election. So the idea that they got too radical, they got too radical, they got too extreme, and it turned off voters is absolutely bullshit. No, it's not. Trump has only gotten more radical since that election, and he's polling better than he was last time. You think Trump is moderated?
No.
Do you think Trump has gotten less radical?
Do you think he has less support?
Extreme. Do you think that? So that's the issue. The issue is that the Democrats have gotten more radical.
Bullshit. This idea that there's only one issue that was because of this one single thing and this one single incident like COVID that was what cost us the election is bullshit. That contributed absolutely. But so that shooter cost us the election. It's done. Right? Have you seen some of these photos coming out?
And now we get to the heart of it, don't we? Now we get to the heart of it. Whick doesn't give a flying fuck. He wouldn't care if that guy had done in that entire crowd. He doesn't give a shit. He's madsies because he thinks that it cost Democrats the election and their power base. He's upset about it.
I already told you. I thought he should have spent more time practicing first. I don't know what you want me to say. You think that all the Trumples were just going to go home if they lost the next election?
Man, I don't know. But
okay,
I don't think
we should just we should keep living in the world of I don't know. While we're sitting in the corner, in our little cuck chair, watching the bull, fuck our country, okay? Fuck Lady Liberty going, I don't know if he's going to bust in her or not. I'm not sure. Well, let's just wait and find out. Well, Trump continues to turn the dial up on all of the rhetoric, while the conservatives continue to be absolutely fucking unhinged, while they continue to deny every single facet of reality, while they continue to move on a crash course in destroying this fucking country.
See... Now, for those of you out there who may be aspiring debaters, I just want to let you know that what you just heard there was what I like to call unrefined and unrestrained sophistry. Did the Coomer Gremlin make a single point? No. A single argument? No. He just said, Orange Man bad. Therefore, all things bad we want to do are justified. That's it. That was the entirety of this sophist breakdown. Oh, so we're just going to sit around and wait and not know anything while these guys destroy the country. They continue to deny everything that is reality. They continue to And that's why this needed to happen. That's what he's really saying, right? Orange man bad. Remember, told you this a million times. Generally speaking, when the rhetoric like this flies at a person without any arguments or evidence, generally it's a justification from leftists or from others to create a demonization of you, which they can then attack, and they now have the justification to do any horrible fucking thing they want to you.
And what we have done is we have created this cycle, this circle, where we do this reciprocal radicalization of each other, where both sides point to the extremes of the other, the crazy of the other. And I'm with you, the right is way more crazy. I don't disagree. But what's happening is
the right is way more crazy. These absolute lunatics actually shut down their own domestic police departments in order to unleash an organization which was headed by trained communists to burn down their own inner cities and to externalize the violence into the suburbs of those cities after disarming the localized population through avid gun control policies, terrorizing their own populations, terrorizing them. And they say, after what happened yesterday, when they tried to take out the president of the United States, that is what's unhinged? No, sir. I don't think that's the unhinged portion of the parties here. I would love for anybody to show the equivalence in any Republican-led county, any Republican-led state, anywhere in the United States where the local authority ordered its own protection agencies to stand down and leave their own populations at the mercy of mobs that they incited.
Look, I agree with you that there's a group of people who are just lost. That no matter
Correct.
what we
Wait,
say or do.
Do you agree that that group of people is about 50% of the country?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
What percentage do you think
30,
it is? Just curious.
30, 20, 30. It's a
Even
large
if it was
amount.
30% of the country, dog, that's over 100 million people.
That's a lot of
Hello?
people. Because
that's a lot of people.
But it's not insurmountable because we.
Who are these people? Do they really think that their terminally online internet audiences are a true representation of the American public? That 30% of the American public are just a bunch of deranged lunatics who just hear Donald Trump speak and they're kind of like zombie pre-programming kicks in. They're all just ultimately Manchurian candidates waiting like robotic wind-up toys to be marched out to a Trump rally to say yay. Yeah, that's what they believe. Because they're fucking crazy.
5% is insurmountable, almost. What do the conservatives always say? We only need 3% of the population to start a fucking revolution?
I don't give a shit what those fucking conservatives who don't know nothing say. I'm telling you what we're seeing.
Well, you probably should, because they represent half of
the
the voting base in this country. It's probably pretty important to listen to them, I think. They kind of dictate, like, half of where the country heads.
Jesus Christ. Destiny, why are you so wrong on this? You're usually so fucking right, but you're so fucking wrong. And look, this idea, right?
Donald Trump, hold on, just to be clear. Okay.
You know what? It really fucking pisses me off, too, how all these scum suckers, they all copy each other's mannerisms. Like, watch as Whick tries to move into Destiny mode. He's listened to so much of the Coomer Gremlin that he's about to begin copying the mannerisms overwhelmingly. Watch. So we'll start with the ramp up to the speed talking, to the head grabbing, to the, oh my God. Watch.
Of where the country heads.
Jesus Christ. Destiny, why are you so wrong on this? You're usually so fucking right, but you're so fucking wrong. And look, this idea, right?
Donald Trump.
This idea, right, that that somehow this is going to turn all these fuckers, dude. All of them. They just switch on Coomer Gremlin mode. Erudite was also, and still is, a master of turning on Destiny Coomer prattle mode. Oh, really? You think, if we just went ahead and we took all the domestic population, we did 30%, and we took the 30%, we massed it on to the rest of the population, that you don't have a fucking problem? Are you fucking crazy? Are you low IQ? I can't. Disgust me. Little carbon copies of each other. Not an original thought in any of their fucking brains. The reason that none of them are any fun to watch is because of that, too. Because they all emulate each other. They can't be themselves because they're boring and they're fucking stupid. Where do I go to see the full catalog? I've heard you say before, but can't remember. You go to the Crucible.video. The Crucible.video, become a member over there. $15 a month, it's nothing.